Let. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got it this time, look. Okay. Look, we prophesying in they face, I think that's why they hate. You ain't repent when Christ come, you in death got a date. If you a teacher in the kingdom, they gon' call you great. But you ain't walking through them gates with a feminine trait. Whoa, the wicked burnt with a fervent heat. I'm sending up prayers, we facing the east. If you ain't keeping no commandments, you shouldn't even speak. If you ain't got no fringes on, we gon' call you the least. They paying false prophets to come and teach. Guess you ain't heard wisdom crying in the streets. If you want these blessings, you gotta be meek. Until he make Esau come bow at your feet. No love for the nations, ain't no point in faking. The white man, the devil, don't care how you take it. I only love my people, guess that make me racist. I came in rapping Judah, fourth son of Jacob. Oh.
What did it say? But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments. Yes, sir, you so-called blacks and Hispanics. God is talking to you. Bring it up. He told you after coming out of Egypt as slaves. That's right. If you do not listen and keep my commandments, come on, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day. Now hear that, bro? Miss Tammy, did you hear that? He said, if you don't listen and keep my commandments, Miss Tammy, come on, that all these curses, all these what? These curses, all these what? These curses shall come upon thee. What's going to happen to the black man who calls himself black but really are the Israelites? All these what's going to happen to the black man over here? All these what? Say it, Miss Tammy. All these curses what's going to happen to you so-called blacks. That's right. Now, verse 16. Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city. Wait a minute. There's a doctrine going around and the Christian church is teaching in unison. Well, we have interviews with them. Teacher. Read it again. Cursed shall thou be in the city. That slavery, it don't matter no more. Bring it up. You understand that, bro, right? Right. So wait a minute. Well, some of you blacks and Hispanics just don't believe in the Bible. But we prove it to this day that the Bible is a true book. That's right. Who was in the cotton field? That's right. Who knows? Miss Tammy, since you're the only one to listen. How you doing, brother? Just come here. 5 minutes. How you doing? 5 minutes. Who was in the field? Who was cursed in the field, Miss Tammy? That's what? We was slaves. We was picking cotton. What sign that? We was picking cotton. It didn't happen to the Arabs, right? It didn't happen to the Russians. The so-called white man is claiming to be a Jew. Right. Who did it happen to? Bring it up. You so-called Hispanics. That's right. Because they're your brothers and sisters. That's right. The white men have conquered, put us in slavery, and divided us as a nation of people. Right. What you're seeing is the blacks, so-called blacks and Hispanics, unifying to this day under the true gospel. That you are the children of Israel. That's right. That's prophecy. But we gotta prove it, because guess what? A lot of you brothers and sisters hate your identity. Bring it up. How we know that? Because you got blonde hair. Bring it out. Right? You have blue eyes. Right. You trying to be the same person that put you in slavery and nibble your neck for 7 to 8 minutes. That's right. You understand? That's not being done no more. This is the rebuilding of a new nation. That's right. This is a rebuilding of the so-called blacks and Hispanics that was done of old. How y'all doing? Y'all must come and hear this. Y'all must come and hear this, because you are chosen people. You so-called blacks that's trying to be the opposite sex, you're going to be burnt up by nuclear fire. That's right. We're going to go and tell you straight. All right? Read that again. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field. Wait a minute. Who was cursed in the city and how? And we are the children of Israel. How is the so-called black man cursed in the city? How? Come on, Miss Tammy, you're smart. You've been answering all the questions. How are we cursed in the city? Give me some examples. You don't know how we cursed in the city? Hold that. Give me Habakkuk chapter 1. Bring it out. All right. Let's see how we cursed in the city. But then let me ask you something. Who built this country up for 300 plus years? We did, right? And Hispanics was so-called Hispanics was over here first. But us, as a nation of people, we built this country up for 300, 400 plus years. And why did they pack us?
got benefits.
Bring it up.
We don't have none.
Right.
They pack the so-called blacks in the lowest parts of America.
Right.
But meanwhile, the reason why they run their business, able to fire you over anything, is because the black man, Hispanic man, got that country running.
Right.
But the Bible says that the so-called blacks and Hispanics, you was going to be cursed in a city. You understand that, miss? Let's get some examples.
Teach, Chuck. Bring it up. Bring it up. Teach.
How y'all doing? Watch this real quick. Go back, hold that. Give me Deuteronomy 28:16, verse 16 again. Come and look at this sign. Don't go to women, Miss Tammy. Come and look at this sign right here. Right here on the left side. What do you see yourself at on this sign? What's your name? Miss Jasmine. Tammy. How you doing, man? What's your name? Andrea, Jasmine, and Tammy. Take a look at this sign right here, all right? On the left side is what the Bible calls the people on the right side. But through slavery, colonization, and a destroyed estate, the white man have renamed us. What do y'all see yourselves at?
Teach, Chuck.
Come on. You Judah? Judah. Y'all be from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
So, what we're teaching is the identity of the so-called blacks and Hispanics.
Right.
That we're not black, right? We're not African American. African American was named after two white men.
Teach,
Y'all know that? Leo Scipio Africanus and Americo Vespucci. So ask yourselves this, Miss Tammy, Andrea, and what? Yasmin. Do you descend from two white men? What? What about you?
Teach,
Is your mother and your father white? What about you? So you're not African American.
That's right.
You understand that? You'll be from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
You can think of the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's
so
right.
What do we read? Yes, sir. What do we read? We're showing our people that we God's chosen people and showing them why we suffer to an alarming rate that we do this day. So come over this way. Come over this way. How you doing, ma'am? Read what you got. Deuteronomy 28:16.
Teach your people.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city. Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Like I was explaining to Miss Jasmine, this is the greatest knowledge on the planet Earth.
Right.
America has spent billions of dollars to hide this information. It was considered pertinent that you so-called blacks who are the Israelites should never receive this.
That's right.
But guess what? It is a new day. And the truth is springing out of the earth.
Right.
We're reading the book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter,
Right.
that happened to you so-called blacks
Bring
and
it out.
Hispanics. Coming out of Egypt as slaves. Who familiar with Moses and Aaron going into Egypt? God telling them to let my people go.
Bring it up.
Moses split the sea, right? Turned the river to blood. God sent all the plagues on Egypt. Who remember?
Teach.
Y'all remember that? So now, we're reading the book of Deuteronomy after coming out of Egypt. Alright? Now, read what Moses told the children of Israel again.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
He said, wait a minute, you so-called Judites, right? He said, if you don't listen, if Tammy don't listen,
What?
Andrew don't listen,
What?
Jasmine don't listen, right? He said, what?
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
So he said we must do what? All his what? All his commandments.
That's
He didn't say be partial.
Bring it up.
Right, I'm gonna pick and choose. I'm gonna wear a dress this day.
Right.
I'm gonna keep the Sabbath on Saturday this day, and don't go on the next day. He said no. You must do all his commandments.
That's right.
All right, so now come on.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Watch this.
That all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
All these what?
Curses.
All this what, Miss Tammy? Andrew, all these curses was gonna do what?
Shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Meaning, if you don't listen and keep my commandments as a father, I'm gonna curse you. There's gonna be nothing you was gonna be able to do about it. That's what the Bible is saying.
Right.
You've never heard this one verse alone in the Christian church. You understand that? So now, let's get some curses. Give me verse 46.
Verse 46, and they shall be upon thee.
And what?
And they shall be upon thee.
And they shall be upon thee for a what?
For a sign.
What is that they Moses is talking about? The curses. The curses is going to be upon Miss Andrea and Yasmin. All right? The curses was going to be upon you sisters and brothers that walk up and down here daily. You understand that? If we do what?
And for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
So read it again. Listen close.
Verse 46, and they shall be upon thee for a sign.
For a what?
A sign.
Now, what does a sign do? Who knows? A sign teaches you. What do you think? It guides you. What do you think? Guides you? Okay, you're absolutely right. You're 100% correct. Now, just to go more in depth with it, right? A sign identifies something. We know we're right here in front of the believable cut style hair shop because of what? That sign. We know we down here by no parking because of what? That sign. So the same way these curses identify something, these curses are going to identify who the children of Israel are in these last days. You understand that? Now, give me verse 32.
Verse 32.
They got sons and daughters who have children. You have children, what about you? Okay, all praise. Lord's willing, y'all repent and keep the Sabbath day, right? Keep God's commandments to your best ability and actually come to the school, right? A church, whatever you want to call it, after today, all right? So that you can learn more. But read.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters.
What are we reading? The Bible. So when we're reading the curses that happened to who? The children of Israel. All of us. Put yourself in the shoes of the daughters back then of your forefathers. Right? So he said, listen, your sons and daughters. Right? Come on.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Wait a minute. When did that happen? You don't give your children to strangers. Right? When did it happen? When was our sons and daughters taken from us by force?
Well, you said taken.
Exactly. Remember he said that all these curses want to come upon you and it shall overtake you. Meaning what? You was not going to be able to get your children back. So read it again.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
When did it happen? And what?
Teacher.
In slavery. That's in the Bible.
Right.
We got all the information right here. We're not going to be removed into a corner no more.
That's right.
That day is done. Right? So when did our children, our sons and daughters be taken from us? In slavery. 1619. Excuse me. The so-called white men came over there and said to hell with the Chinese men. To hell with the Arabs. Let's come and get God's chosen people. Because what you're going to find out is that them coming to get us was already written. You understand that? So our sons and daughters were taken from us in slavery. You put it down. Come on.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
So guess what? They took your children, did whatever to your children, and guess what he said you was going to do? No, yeah, you were going to suffer. He said your eyes was going to look and fail with longing for them all the day long. Meaning what? You was going to do nothing but look them take your children away and not get them back. You was going to do nothing but cry. They put this in the movies. 12 Years of Slavery. Jane Doe. What else? What else? Roots. Right? Guess what? The white man is mocking you. The Arabs are mocking you because they had you in slavery too. Sub-Saharan slave trade. So now, watch this. It don't stop there. Alright? Give me another.
And there shall be no might in thine hand. Verse 42. Verse 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters. But thou shalt not enjoy them.
You wasn't soon when your child was able to walk. Right? I don't know if we got it or not. This child right here. Come and look at it if y'all don't see it.
That's baby.
When he was able to walk and do everything for us, mom, daddy, talk, communicate with you. He said, your sons and daughters, what?
Thou shalt beget sons and daughters.
You was gonna have children, come on.
But thou shalt not enjoy them.
You wasn't gonna be able to enjoy your children. Because what was gonna happen to them?
They were gonna take them away.
They was gonna take them, what else? And do what with them?
Whatever they did.
Whatever they did, but watch this. Watch this. Come on.
For they shall go into captivity.
They shall go into slavery.
That's right.
What are we reading? Bro, we're reading the Bible.
That's right.
Why your pastor's not teaching you this? Why your scholars not teaching you this? Why the men and women that give you rap music, they're supposed to lead you by an example.
They weren't
Why
taught that.
they what?
They weren't taught that.
And watch, and guess, all praise. Watch this. Come on, we're gonna get that for you.
Verse 42.
Watch this.
All thy trees and fruit of thy land. 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
So wait a minute, what did we just read? We was gonna be taken into cotton fields, into slavery, right? Right? What else? We was taking, they took our sons and daughters, right?
Teach
So now,
up.
we get into a part where we in a land. Watch this. I want y'all to pay close attention. Read.
The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
Remember I told you we built this country up for 40 years? We did that, correct? Right? We make this country run. But the other nations are called strangers.
That's right.
God says, for your rebellion and not wanting to keep the commandments,
What?
he says they was going to come, right? And do what?
Get up above thee very high.
You're going to be packed in the ghettos at the bottom of society. But the other nations that was not over here did not suffer the atrocities that we suffer. They was going to get over here and prosper above you.
Teach.
Do they not do that?
Yes, they
Who runs the gas station? Right, the Arabs. Who runs all the shops?
Bring it out.
The Chinese men. Right, the Arabs. The other nations. That's right, in the East Indians. So the Bible is a what?
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.